Today, I'm going to take you through how I made Nick $100,000 in 12 months through property investing. This was Nick's 9th property with me and another winner. Now, this isn't theory. I'm going to show you a real world example of how this actually worked. Now, let's dive in. 12 months ago, I was scouring the country and talking to all my industry experts, and we came across an excellent property investment opportunity. For background, I reject about 98% of all property investments because they simply don't stack up. Yep, 98% of property investments are not profitable and cash flow positive. You've got to know which property investments are winners and which ones are losers. So what's my criteria for a successful property investment? I look for properties that are cash flow positive. I don't do negative gearing. Who would buy a business that's losing money? I look for properties that are going to have a potential for capital growth in the short to medium term. I summarize this criteria into 3 categories. Number 1, buying properties with purchased equity, which means I make a profit when I buy. I'm buying at a discounted rate when I purchase the property. Number 2, manufactured equity. This is when I make profit by building the right home and the right building on the right block of land in the right area with all the right fundamentals to give me the result I want. Number 3, organic equity. This is where I purchase properties in the right areas where I'm convinced I'm going to get short to medium and long-term growth out of that area. More importantly, I try to put down as little as I can on purchasing the right property to maximize my returns and help with my cash flow. Now, using that criteria, I purchased a property in Brisbane, which is 45 kilometers from Brisbane and 35 kilometers from the Gold Coast. And you may have seen it in a prior video where I was explaining what I was going to do in this particular video, as you can see on the screen. You can also search it in our YouTube channel. This property ticked all of my boxes. It was in a strong growth area. I knew exactly what I was going to build to get strong returns. And more importantly, I was able to secure that property for only $6,500 for my client. Yep, I secured that property for 3% of its purchase price, which was around $6,500. If you've been watching my videos, you'll know that I'm very focused on cash flow positive properties. I negotiated 2 things with this property. Firstly, I negotiated the land for $219,000, which is excellent for this area. Secondly, I negotiated that all we're going to put down is $6,500 to hold the property. For 12 months, we didn't pay 1 cent more. The great news is, just a few days ago, we reviewed the cost of the same block in the same estate, and we came up with this. Right now, for the same block of land, for the same size, in the same estate, those blocks are selling for around $320,000. This means that we've made over $100,000 profit, and all it cost us was $6,500. Most people work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week for 12 months to earn that kind of money. And now, the best part. My client has many options. Option number 1, sell the land and cash in on $100,000. Option 2, build the perfect house for that particular area and make even more money. The beauty about this particular strategy is that the area is absolutely booming. So there is more capital growth to come and much more profits to come. Option 3 is to build the house and then get a new bank valuation. Then we refinance that property, we take out our profit, and we continue to do the same thing in a different area. Now, this is how you do smart property investing. Don't buy properties that are cash flow negative and drain your finances. Only look for cash flow positive properties. Focus on properties that provide positive growth while having little impact to your cash flow. This is how you pay off your mortgage fast and build a property portfolio that's cash flow positive with the option to retire early. If you want to follow the same path that Nick did, there are still some opportunities in this area and others that I've been watching. If you're interested, get in touch with our team and we can walk you through the process.